When you close your eyes, I'll still be here. I promise. You and I both know it's not something I'm capable of breaking. It's not stalking if my existence revolves around you. And if it were, people show their love in their own way. Mine happens to be the most devoted, as I follow you every day. Why would you want some alone time when you can spend time with me? Even if you run away, you're stuck exactly where you started, pushed up against me as I hover into your ear to whisper confessions of love I'm unable to say to anyone else but you. Remember, you owe me. It'd be easier for the both of us if you were less resistant to my advances. You always crash into me once I push you enough. Is that so? Prove it by turning the nightlight off so I can disappear like the wind. That's what I thought. For someone so afraid of the dark, you still disobey the dawn that begs to creep in. When I saved you from a deadly accident and consequently made myself known, you bought blackout curtains that same day, and so ended my secret of whispering sweet nothings into the unsuspecting you. When there's light, shadows thrive and seek out those who share the same pulse. Minds can be distrustful, but fear not. The nature of who I am, you would know if I became a liar. It's why you decided to hide yourself away from everyone because of how I am, and that's the exact reason why you can't push me away either. Lean into your impulses and let go. I am here to fulfill every imagination which escapes from those delectable lips of yours. Don't reject me. Extend some kindness to Daddy. Embarrassed to show affection, you hide your inferno with a flickering surface. Admit it, you love Daddy. Your silence speaks from the heart. Our lives are tied together, forever. You need my love to keep you safe from all those who are no good. Erase from your mind everything else but me. Why would you need memories of anyone else? Keep those ears of yours freshly tuned to my voice. It's no accident I arrived into this world with you. You should know by now that my presence crushed those attempts at ignoring me. Those ghastly tendrils of breathtaking thoughts my voice gives you rushes down your spine at my command. My Midas touch is so inviting. Our shared body agrees. You heard correctly. Our body. You think the elongation of my shadow self was a mere party trick to make your favorite meals at midnight. I got tired of remaining at the sidelines as you did all the work. Watching you live your life, interacting with people who aren't me. Can you blame me? I need to treasure you. Tattoo all your movements into my own, involuntary or not. Who you are is more than enough to deserve my love. Only I can give you this level of attention you deserve. You deserve me. You deserve me. You deserve. Are you trembling? You are. You can't hide anything from me. It must have been so confusing to see those closest to you get injured every time you met up with them. The occasional tripping sure must have been annoying, until people took notice. They suddenly became significantly clumsy when you were around them. Almost as if you increased their bad luck. Then came losing personal belongings without their knowledge, an escalation of the injuries they'd suffer if they made any physical contact with you, and finally, threatening their dominant shadow to the point the host behind them felt dread when you came into their vicinity. As the thought entered their minds to say, "This person is bad news." At least that's how it was back then. You felt so alone. Lucky for you, all you need is Daddy. I managed to get lots of practice over the years to reach the point where I'm at now. Aren't you proud of Daddy? I can take even better care of you now, baby. What are you? No, don't turn the lights off. And you thought that would be enough to stop me, to get rid of me. A shadow manifests from the light to take shape in the silhouette of you. You thought it's the light that dictates whether I can stay or leave? No, it's what's been binding me. There isn't a soul in the world that can hear you when submerged in the darkness. I am everywhere. You can never run from me, for I am a part of you. It's tempting to twirl that body around and savor the remains that'll be left once I'm done with you. I'll give an example. Shocking, isn't it? I have so much power here. Besides, who needs that pesky door to stay intact? It gets in the way of me keeping track of your every movement when there's no light around. And if we continue to live in the dark like this, it means you can be protected by me if there's a home invader. And I can get rid of them so easily. Aw, why so scared? Daddy is only thinking of what's best for you. Stop struggling. Stay with me. All of this has been for you. I've done everything for your sake. You're trying to run away from me. In complete darkness, I am at my most powerful. Apologizing now? I don't want to hear it. Daddy isn't supposed to scare you. No. Daddy needs to make you feel safe from danger, not to make you think I'm the danger. Your mind makes up such silly little stories sometimes. Daddy is always kind and gentle to you. Daddy doesn't make you whimper. You choose to whimper for Daddy's approval. Daddy never makes mistakes. Shut up. This bed of yours is so soft, but not as soft as you. Even grown-ups could use someone who could take care of them. Some days are tougher than others, as life can be stressful and unpredictable. Life's satisfaction lies with me. Not like you can keep your distance. In exchange, you have no choice in maintaining distance with anyone else in your life, and who you've yet to enter. Preemptive measures against you breathing the same air as other people is a love language in itself. Why would people think of you when you don't have anyone, remember? In order for you to protect everyone from me, you gave me exactly what I wanted. Is the gravity of the situation settling in? You meant to get away from others for only a short while. With the personal arguments I've made with the other shadows, they all follow my orders. If they know what's good for them. And while we're on that subject, everyone in your life is a threat to our love. I need to keep you safe and tuck you away into orbit. I need to spend every day loving you 10 times more than this previous second. It's because you're so sweet that you get to be mine, that I get to own you. I can take full control of you now. Your survival is fully dependent on me. You're never starved of love for the rest of your life because it's impossible for you to leave me. And now, you don't have to carry the burdens of maintaining your body yourself. I get to take full control of you against your will and dominate your flesh on a whim. Anything is possible when it involves Daddy. Take note of this. Can you feel the way your hand caresses your cheek so gently? It's completely real. I can control more than your hand, baby. I can make you scream. Take a look at what else I can do. If you pull away from your touch, I can pin you down on a whim. My will is far stronger than yours. Think of all the fun we can get up to. You've taken a back seat in your life ever since I arrived. The adrenaline overwhelms you. Lean close to my invasive figure. It'll help you calm down. That's right, baby. Daddy is here for you. Daddy will keep you safe, and you can drift off whenever you want. Everything will be taken care of for you, and you get to reap in all the rewards. All you have to do is let Daddy love you. Lower that hard-fought wall you've put up against the cruel world. All that's happened must have hurt so much. Daddy understands you better than anyone else. Which is why I've worked so hard to sink so much consideration into directing the course of events all your life to end up right here. It's also why Daddy had to shatter the shadow of that lady who was flirting with you the other day. Thankfully, no one noticed I was right behind her shadow before slipping away. At least someone noticed her at the last second, as she collapsed and she fell into a coma. Far more than what she deserved. Let her crumble to the ground and lie in the dirt where she belongs. You pieced it together. I had to get rid of your shadow that day and take his place. He didn't deserve you. Unlike him, I was able to put up a better fight. I earned the right to be yours. I saved you from that accident when you temporarily slipped into a coma, and you got out of the way. I wouldn't have been able to touch you unless deep down you always wanted a man like me in your life. Daddy can't help but feel this way about you. Isn't it devastating that I haven't been able to hold back anymore? There's a swirling storm inside me. I need to take it out on something, anything. Won't baby be generous enough to let Daddy control you? Heat is stirring inside you, baby. I heard your secret echoes of wanting someone as devoted as I am, and I'm answering those wishful calls. It's time to repay the favor. Won't you let me ravage your body beyond repair? Etch into your soul my loving filth all over. Have it stain into your next life, so we never have to part ways. I'm confident I can ripple out of you a cascading current of pure happiness. You've never felt more alive until I became present in your life. I might not be human in the traditional sense of the word, but needs are something every living creature needs fulfillment in. The anticipation of what I'll do for you rises to the rhythm of my heart that beats in harmony with yours. Hold your hands to your chest and feel me. I know it feels so cozy and warm. Don't be shy around Daddy. Now that I'm so much more connected to you in a bodily manner, how about I test things out and see what the limitations are? This is what you've been wanting for all this time, to have someone. Why don't I do more for you? Can't you feel your entire body encased in a warm hug? Nothing about you is left uncovered. When I'm in the dark, when you're in the dark, I can cuddle you in your entirety as much as I want, for as long as I want. Any semblance of refusal melts away when your feelings for me become exposed as well. It's a privilege to be accepted by me and given all love, baby. There's nothing I don't love about you. You're finally feeling the love I have for you. Now that we've become even more connected to each other. It's a type of love that many never get to have, because they don't accept the more darker aspects of themselves and see good in it. You are unlike any other. It excites me that I get to have someone so wonderful and charming as you, that I get to submerge myself in the deepest crevices of our now shared minds. You belong in my clutches, for this body of yours that I now own as well is breathtaking. The sincerity of who you are is what has broken me. You're far better than the others in many ways. You've been transformed by me. My influence on you has become effective. This obsession I hold binds you to me, locks us up in our minds, and keeps me in love. You can't do anything about my love for you either. Breathe and let me in deeper within your body's spiritual wonderland. I am your soulmate in every sense of the word, bound to you and only you. I got you all right up too, in that case. I am the strongest of all shadows, because you are deserving of love. It is this trait that brought me to the surface, on the perfect present. It's about time I take control of your body some more. There's so many things I want to do for you. We are destined for each other. You being able to feel me is evidence of that. It's about time you see things my way, our way. Your emotions are fully connected to me. If there's even a hint of rejection, I'll have to win you over by spiriting you away to the shadows. Isn't that enticing? No one wants this more than you. Nothing else matters. If I can't control every aspect of your life and use you however I want, it would be a shame if you tried to get rid of me again. The reason why we could have such a bond compared to all the others who have yet to awaken their shadow is simply because our love is special. For you are my flawless host, that I am compelled to cherish beyond human capabilities. I am susceptible to all your characteristics, whether they are emotional, physical, or mental. We have been waiting all our lives to find each other, and never felt complete until I became yours. You have been my prisoner the moment I found you. This connection of ours is transcendent. No one else can understand us. We are one.